In this lab, particle arrangement in crystalline solids, we're going to construct various types of solids and then examine how they pack in their crystalline shape. Before we start constructing the three different solids and their forms, we're going to take a look at how one sphere of a particular size fits around another sphere of the same size. So we're going to take one of these spheres, large ones, and I'm going to start putting other spheres around it in the same plane. And I've started putting them around, and I want to complete the surrounding of this central sphere with spheres in the same plane. And I'm doing this on the desktop. Then when I finish with that, I'm going to take the small spheres and do a similar thing with the small spheres. I'm going to take a small sphere and put small spheres around the same size small spheres and see how many fit around that in a plane. These are what are called nearest neighbors, ones that essentially touch one another. And we'll want to see how many nearest neighbors there are within the plane. And then when we construct the other models, we're going to see how many can fit above the plane, such as this one fitting above the plane and also below the plane. And that's what are known as nearest neighbors. It gives us what is also known as a coordination number of that particular type of sphere around other spheres. As we construct our models, we're going to take toothpicks and insert a toothpick into a sphere partway and then attach it to another, leaving a little bit of space in between, because solids do not come in direct contact with spheres in the solid state do not come in contact directly with another sphere. So there's one, and then depending upon how I'm constructing this, depending upon the model, I might have another one like this, and possibly another over here, and so forth. So this is just the start of constructing of a structure. So this is the start of one. And we go on. When we're all done with one model and we've looked at coordination numbers and possibly even drawn a picture of that in 3D, then I'm going to take these apart and save the toothpicks and start on another model. It is very possible that I can construct two different models and keep them together, but after a while I will run out of spheres, and so I'm going to have to take apart perhaps some of the earlier models. But if you read ahead, you'll know which one or ones you want to save for later. When you're all done, please place all of the spheres, the large ones on the tray, the small ones in the plastic bag, and toothpicks back in the box. Any broken toothpicks you can discard, but keep the straight ones back in the box.